Welcome to Croft and a further 3 races in what has become an intense contest for the 2020 Kwik British Touring Car Championship. 2 weeks ago we were wondering whether the Silverstone meeting would shape the championship battle. Well, so it proved. Not just the meeting, but one amazing race has thrown the whole championship wide open. Can Croft today match the drama of Silverstone 2 weeks ago?
Lights out, we go racing. Ingram gets up the inside of Camish, coming out of Beckett's, and he's got the lead.
Camish has the inside and just manages to defend.
Sutton is right up with Turkington, the butcher having to really go defensive now. Dan Camish wins at Silverstone.
Oh, Butcher's slid wide.
Look at Ingram trying to go for the race lead. Turkington is up into second place. That's Sutton with a puncture. Has Ingram got a puncture as well, maybe? Colin Turkington wins round 17. Ollie Jackson gets the race lead. Ingram is out of the race.
Oh no, high speed off for Butcher and rolls over.
Oliphant is alongside Jackson, so this is the lead change. Can Jackson fight back? Yes, he can. Sutton is the real mover in this. Wow,
he's flying.
Ollie Jackson, it is for the first time in his career, who will win in the British Touring Car Championship.
Even by Ash Sutton standards, 26th place to a podium finish was exceptional, and it meant that the championship lead that had switched between him and Colin Turkington during the day was back with the 2017 champion as we move on here to Croft. But it's only a 4-point lead, and Dan Camish is also closing fast, having had his best ever day in the championship at Silverstone with a first and second. Tom Ingram has dropped back, and so too has Rory Butcher, but we were all mighty relieved to see him emerge comparatively unscathed from that huge crash in race 3 at Silverstone. Tom Oliphant, Tom Chilton and Adam Morgan complete the top 8, and it looks like today will decide whether we've got a 3-way battle for the title or whether Ingram and Butcher can fight their way back into contention. The other championship standings, BMW have got a great record at Croft, and they come here still comfortably leading both the teams and manufacturers' championships. Among the independents, it's Ash Sutton all the way with a comfortable lead over Rory Butcher in the Drivers' Championship, although Sutton's Laser Tools racing team are under a bit of pressure from Butcher and Motorbase in the team's competition. And Bobby Thompson has moved ahead of Michael Crease in the contest for the Jack Sears Trophy for drivers who entered the season without a podium finish. So it's our annual visit to Croft in North Yorkshire for weekend number 7 out of this slightly abbreviated 9-meeting season. And Croft has come at the perfect time for Colin Turkington, who has won 12 times on the 2.1-mile circuit. He holds the lap record as well, but no one is predicting anything after what we saw at Silverstone 2 weeks ago.
Round 19 of the Kwik British Touring Car Championship is go. Good start made by Cook. Good getaway by Turkington. Jake Hill tries to crowd the BMWs on the way down towards Clervaux Corner. Turkington will go second. Hill on the outside of Turkington, but Josh Cook leads the way. Jake Hill on the outside line gets back into the queue, moves ahead of Turkington. Butcher to the inside of Oliphant into the complex. Sutton gets turned around. Jake Hill is on the outside line, down towards Clervaux. He brakes late, but it's the wrong line for the corner. Josh Cook goes back into the lead. Great racing. Goes to the inside line into the hairpin. This is for 10th place. Ash Sutton goes through. Looks to the inside line, lines up, goes through, side by side, job done. Josh Cook is going to win for the second time in 2020. Round 19 of the Kwik British Touring Car Championship, won by Josh Cook. We're racing at Croft. Good start made by both the rear-wheel drive cars. It's going to be Josh Cook that hits the front, and Turkington goes very deep into the corner and through the gravel. Sutton's ahead of him, and Turkington's in the tyre barrier. And Turkington's championship chances take a big hammer blow at turn 1.
Another big off, it's Butcher again. Fortunately, this time there's no barrier in the way.
Josh Cook, the race 1 winner, is not necessarily going to lead at the end of the lap because Jake Hill stuck his nose up the inside, but that's left the door open for Ash Sutton to mount the attack for second place. There's contact, damage to the Infinity.
Has he got a puncture? I think he's got a puncture on the right front. He's going to hemorrhage points to Turkington. And through goes Neil on Jake Hill for second place.
Look, Neil closes, gets up the inside, turns Cook sideways, and he goes through. He didn't back out of it to let Josh keep the place, so Matt Neal goes through, but that surely is going to be discussed post-race. Lights go red at Croft. Race 3 of the day is underway. Good getaway by Chilton. They run down towards Clervaux Corner. Up into second place goes Ingram, then through on the inside. Camish third, and Matt Neal and Jake Hill get together, and Stephen Jelly gets it wrong.
And Turkington across the inside, trying to avoid any kind of... Oh, he's got a problem.
He has got a problem. Turkington in strife already as Ingram goes for the race lead. Look at that, fantastic on the inside. Wow. Big off there. That is Bobby Thompson. Camish thinks about the inside line, goes for it, will go through on the inside. Oliphant trying to attack, trying to defend, he goes a little bit wide. Can the Infinity squirt up the inside round Hawthorne? They are almost level, and yes, Sutton goes through. Another place gain for him. Dan Camish in the dynamic Trump Honda Civic crawling all over the back of the Speedworks Toyota. Ingram, though, gets the car positioned absolutely dead right, but he comes across the line to take the checkered flag.
Paul O'Neill, try and sum all that up. We've got a heck of a championship on our hands.
Today is probably the day that every British touring car fan will now be so excited as we head into the last 2 rounds. That is fantastic. We've got rear-wheel drive, front-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive, front-wheel drive. There's 4 people, I think, who can win this championship now. And would you believe, looking at the points table, what has happened today? You just wouldn't believe it. Turkington's been unstoppable, and now he's behind. So, you know, a front-wheel drive car's in front of him. Dan Camish has been exceptional, absolutely exceptional, and it's been amazing.
You really wouldn't believe it from yesterday, because Tom Ingram came here to Croft knowing that he had to produce a positive result, or certainly a race win somewhere, somehow. Yesterday after qualifying, no chance.
No, absolutely. And, you know, I think back to the last race at Silverstone as well. He had no points in the barrier, comes here, roller doesn't go underneath the car, starts at the back, nightmare, works his way up. Look at him now. He's absolutely flying. He's like completely 2 different people. So it's absolutely astounding. And that just sums up British touring cars to the absolute pin. It's amazing.
And he's fired up, and Dan Camish is fired up as well. He's sort of got himself back in the game.
Yeah, there's I think there's 2 different reasons for the both guys. Ingram knows we now go to Snetterton, where he won, I think, the first race for the Corolla. So he knows he's going to be strong there, so he's going to chip away again. And Dan Camish is doing exactly what he always does. He just gets podiums and big points finish weekends. There was not really anything going on in that first race for him, and now he's come away, and he's not that far off the lead. So it's exactly what we need for this championship. It's brilliant.
And Ash Sutton will continue to risk everything. He's not going to change.
He should have won the championship 2 rounds ago, to be honest, if he'd have kept finishing. But